I'm Shaden Bills with the BISD online video announcements, and today we'll be going over the week of September the 9th. On Monday, we have band rehearsal from 7 to 8:30, food will start at 6:30, and a study session will be from 8:30 to 9. We also have a board meeting starting at 6:30 in the BISD boardroom, so be sure to go to that. We have junior high volleyball versus Paradise. 7th A and B will be at 5, 8th A and B will be at 6, and be sure to go to the West Texas State Fair on Saturday. It'll be at the Taylor County Expo Center in Abilene, Texas. On Tuesday, we have high school volleyball versus Albany at home. Varsity will be at 6 and JV will start at 5. On Wednesday, we have no scheduled events, but please check the master calendar as we may update it. On Thursday, it's going to be a busy day. We have junior high football in Cisco at Chelsea Field. Combo will be at 4, 7th grade will be at 5, and 8th grade will be at 6:30. We also have 9th grade football in Brock at Eagles Stadium. It will start from 5 and end at 6. At 6:30 to 8:30, we have junior high football versus Cisco at home. On Friday, we have a pep rally at 9:50 in the LT Cook Gym. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope to see everybody there. We also have high school volleyball versus Brock at Brock. Varsity will be at 4 and JV will start at 5. We have varsity football at Cisco. Kickoff will be at 7:30 and I hope to see everybody there. Go Bucks! On Saturday we have a cross country meet in Abilene. It will start at 8 and end at 10:30. And for our special features this week, we have a drum major interview with Kayla Wood, and we're going to touch base with Mr. R, who's going to give us the big picture this year for band. I want to wish everybody a great week, and go Bucks!
Hi Kayla, how are you?
I'm great.
Cool. I know you're drum major this year. Tell us how things are going.
It's going pretty good. Our show is Sweet Dreams this year, and so it starts out with the lullaby, Brahms' lullaby, and then it goes into the song by the Eurythmics.
Sure.
And then after that, I think we have a Sleeping Beauty movement. So,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So y'all are in the middle of working on all that?
We are, yes.
Now you've got marching band season just right here coming up at the football stadium.
Yeah, we got new uniforms this past year, so we're excited to wear those.
Yes, those are beautiful. I saw them.
We won't wear them at the beginning because it's so hot, but as soon as it gets a little cooler, we'll wear them. And then, yeah, it's advancing year, so we have a possibility at going to state.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I understand y'all got a pretty big turnout for band this year.
Yeah, we have almost 130 kids. I believe.
Wow.
Yeah. So we thought it was going to be pretty tough, like
Sure.
crowded and not enough instruments and things like that, but it's pretty good.
And going well?
Yeah, it's going great.
And how are you doing with your being a drum major?
I think I'm doing okay.
Are you excited about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And who's your other drum major?
Colton Myers.
And how's he liking it?
He's doing awesome.
That's
He's
great. We saw you at Meet the Bucks. Looked like y'all were having a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
All right. Well, we want to wish y'all, a lot of success, and we thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Richardson. How are you?
Doing well. How are you doing?
I'm fine, man. Thanks for meeting with us. Wanted to see if you could bring us up to speed on all things band.
Well, we're doing our marching show this year. The title of it's called Sweet Dreams, and I guess there's a little subtitle or made of this, but it's a pretty cool show. It's got some different types of music in there. That kind of the headline is the Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics.
Sure.
What you'll also hear at the beginning is the Brahms lullaby.
Cool.
And you'll hear I'm Only Sleeping by the Beatles. And then you'll hear I Know You, the waltz from Sleeping Beauty.
Very cool.
So there's some cool stuff in there. And we've got 121 kids this year, so there's a lot of sound on the
So the band is small.
Yes. So we're getting there. So we'll be loaded up on Friday night. So
Cool. And you've got beautiful new uniforms.
Yes, so we kind of debuted them at the Baked Potato concert that we did last spring. But yeah, we've got really cool stuff. Sublimations come a long ways, and the uniform construction and designs come a long
Sure.
way. So we have a sublimation of the Buckaroo thing across
Yeah.
the front. And they're wash and wear. We don't have to have them dry cleaned anymore. So we were,
wow.
yeah. So that's kind of a game changer for us because having 120 uniforms go to the dry cleaner is kind of an ordeal. But now we can wash them in small chunks and take care of them that way.
Well, given that it's 2,000 degrees outside with high humidity and no wind, when are you thinking about debuting those on the field?
Well, I'm going to watch what the temperature's doing, and as soon as we can kind of get out of the triple digits phase. So probably the first 2 games, I would suspect, we'll have the polo shirts, so we don't have a heat stroke. And then the third game, I think, is the Cisco game. I'm kind of waiting to see what we're doing there.
Sure.
But for sure, when we come back, the Brock game is the next home game. For sure, by then, Cisco's kind of up in the air to me on, and part of that also is talking to the band directors from Cisco, and we'll kind of go along with what, if they're wearing uniforms, we'll do what they're doing.
Well,
and
we
if they're
look
not,
forward to seeing them.
Yeah. Well, no, I want to debut them and get out there because it's a really cool design. I think the kids like them.
Very cool, man. What else might you like to tell us? I know you had some very cool sponsorships on some things.
Yes, so we have and I'll give it to you if you want to take like a shot of it.
Yeah.
MLR did a really sharp-looking banner for us, and it's got a list of all our sponsors. So we've had a ton of sponsorships come roll in this year, and that's a fundraiser we do every year.
Sure.
But I send a letter out to the Chamber of Commerce members, and so what we did this year is I let them know up front we're using 100% of that sponsorship money to help get a band trailer, and we had an overwhelming response to that. We did a lot more sponsorships than we normally do. People helping us out. And you'll hear them called out. The big one, we have the $1,000 level and the $500 level and the $250 level get on the banner, and they get called out at halftime. So you'll hear all those folks. And to be honest, there's a couple of those $1,000 sponsors that we call them platinum that probably could be double platinum. They've like Integrity Plumbing. Did a platinum sponsorship, and then bought us 5 pallets of bottled water from from
awesome.
And then same thing. Turner Seeds did a $1,000 sponsorship and has done that much more just in building shelving for us and equipment. Taking care. He's done a lot of the welding and construction and fabrication for us.
Would it be possible maybe for you to take us on a little tour here in a minute?
I can. We'll talk. There's Mr. Friends has got a little junior high pass class there, but we could probably get in there and get a sneak peek. So at the end of the year last year, the band boosters kind of knew, like we had talked about, the new uniforms that the school bought us or wash and wear. So we set up with a commercial washer and dryer over there.
Cool.
And to do that, we had to have a little plumbing work, and Integrity came in and helped us out and fit the plumbing for that. And also we had them fit plumbing for an ice machine, and the band boosters got us an ice machine put in.
Yes, I heard it was sort of like Sonic grade ice.
Yes, it's a nugget ice machine, and we're grateful for that because now we have floor drains, we have water supply back there, and we have an ice machine, and we can do all of our stuff without having to haul all over the campus to do different things. And when you're trying to, like on Friday night, supply water for 120 something kids, having 300 cases of water on deck, and having an ice machine and big ice chests and all that stuff is a tremendous help. So we're grateful to have it. And then we've been feeding the kids on our Monday night rehearsals before rehearsal.
Which is very cool.
No, that's cool. Well, and it's something that kind of helps them out. And, because you have people coming from everywhere. You have athletes, you have cheerleaders, you have, later in the season, you have people doing theater, fall production stuff. Photographers.
I'm just kidding.
These kids do 100 million different things.
They do. They're stretched pretty thin.
We were just trying to make it a little easier on everybody. And my suspicion at the beginning was that we would have more focused and productive and efficient rehearsals, and that has 100% been the case. We've gotten a lot more done with a lot less time. The kids are fed and watered, and they're ready to go. So they try to cook something different each time. I think fajitas are on deck for Monday. Is what we kind of have an organization. The band dads have organized, which is a good thing. But they get together and they do all of that. And they've even organized, we're going to use the old band trailer, I call it the food wagon. They're going to go tailgate for us when we go places.
Very cool, man.
Well, it's hard to fit 120-something kids in and out of a restaurant. So
really kind of impossible.
It's when you go, it's hard to do that, and then they have to get them out of class earlier, so you can get there an hour and a half earlier. So we can stay in class longer. We roll up to the stadium. The food's already ready to go. We can feed them, and we don't have to worry about missing too much class. It's one of those things that helps out a lot. So we're part of that came with it is food storage. So we got an upright fridge to put back there where we could store some of that stuff.
Well, you got your own empire over here.
We're working on it. Things change a little bit when you feed that number of people that frequently, but it's efficient and it works well. So.
Well, I think all of that is fantastic. Y'all run a great program.
Thank you very much.
It means a lot to a lot of people, Dane.
We've tried very hard to take care of kids, and it's paid off. The numbers are good, the quality is good. I'm very proud of a lot of things that we do.
Well, we're very proud of you, and we thank you for this interview and all you're doing.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you too.
Okay, bye-bye.